Hey everybody, so my name is Diane and this is my first YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my hair with my Dyson Airwrap. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I love my Dyson Airwrap. That's a spoiler. But whenever I was first looking into buying one, I looked at all the videos of, Dyson Airwrap on natural hair, and I felt like there wasn't a lot of videos, and the videos that there were, I feel like they were generally negative. I felt like a lot of people didn't have my hair type, and then other people I feel like didn't really give it a fair shot, like they didn't really know how to use it, and they didn't give themselves the best opportunity to be good with it. And then I saw one person and they had a really positive review about it, and that was all that it took for me to buy it, and I knew that I could return it if I didn't like it. So I used it and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you how I do my hair with the Airwrap, how I get those like bouncy voluminous curls. I also have the Dyson blow dryer and the Dyson straightener, so I can do reviews on those as well. If you're wondering how I could afford those things, I worked at Ulta, so I got a discount and I would save up my points and stuff like that. So none of the stuff I paid full price for. I know all of it, I paid less than half of the price tag on it. But yeah, so I'm going to show you how I use my Dyson Airwrap. So I have 3C/4A hair, I would say. It looks like I have a lot of straight pieces. I really don't have that many. I'll just insert a picture of how my hair looks whenever it's curly. I do have some straight pieces in the front, but it's it's not as many straight pieces as it looks like here. But yes, I have 3C/4A hair. I will say that if your hair does blow dry very well, like when you blow dry it, it's like almost straight, not like straight, but like it look like, like it's a very flat blow dry. If your hair blow dries like that, then I think this will work for you 100%. So if you do a blowout and your hair's still at afro, then it's going to be hard to do the curls with the Airwrap. But if your hair, like when you blow dry, it pretty much goes to its full length, then I am pretty confident that this will work for you. But let's get started. I do different stuff to my hair every single time. I just like to see what works, and like I said, I worked at Ulta, so I have so many hair products, so I never like use the exact same routine twice. So today I'm just gonna put in this Redken, what's it called? It's the Redken Acidic Bondage Concentrate Leave-In Treatment. And this is actually my first time using this. I use the shampoo and conditioner, but this is my first time using the leave-in treatment. This is just a mini travel size one. I do extra like protective stuff to my hair just because I have blonde hair, and I had blonde hair like years ago, and it like broke off little by little. Like my hair just didn't grow, it just stayed the same length as my hair like broke off. So now I do a lot of things to try to keep it healthy, and this is just one of those things. It's just like a bonding treatment. So I'm just gonna put that in and brush it through. And I'm just gonna use this blow dry brush. What I do recommend is using whatever you use to straighten your hair. Whatever products you use whenever you straighten your hair, that's what I would use. Anything like if you use like an oil, leave-in, anything like that, I would use it. Today I'm going to use also another product I never used before, but it's the BB Straight Blow Dry Heat Protective Smoothing Cream for coarse curly hair. So I'm going to put that in just because I'm not straightening it. I feel like it needs more help to fight off frizz, and so I wanted to just give this a try because I feel like it would be beneficial, and it's also a heat protectant, so I don't have to apply a separate one. I'll link some other products that I like to use and that I know for sure that I like, and I'll also link the products that I'm using. want to show you what the Airwrap looks like when it doesn't have an attachment. This is the on button, and then if you put it higher, it's the cool shot. This one is for the heat. This one is for the intensity of the fan. I always put on highest heat, highest fan. And then this is where you unlock to add attachments. To add an attachment, you just like pop it in. You just align these things in here and just push it in. It just goes in. You can put it in any way, like so you can just pop it out, put it in this way, like so. It just depends on how you like it. And whenever you do the cool shot, you just push it up, hold it up to do the cool shot. So that's basically a little tutorial, a little overview of how it works. It's not very difficult to get the hang of. I sometimes do it in sections, sometimes I don't. I really want this to last a while, so I am going to do it in sections just to be more precise. And I just use these little claw clips to section my hair off. So the first attachment I'm using is the firm smoothing brush. There's two smoothing brushes. One second. This one is a smoothing brush. This one is firm, the firm version of this. So I use the firm version obviously because my hair is curly. There's also a round brush if you are interested in that, but I don't. That's the attachment that I rarely use. And I think I'm going to do a middle part. And then I'll just use this how you would expect to. And you see how fast that straightens it? Like literally, that's literally the straightest blow dry I've ever gotten from anything. And you see how quick that was? So as you can see, it literally looks like I straightened my hair, and I'm telling you, whenever I used my old blow dryers before Dyson's, my hair has never gotten this straight. This brush attachment is literally magic. Like, I promise you that it will be the straightest like blow dry your hair has ever experienced. Like, even if I'm gonna straighten my hair, sometimes I use this instead of my full-on Dyson blow dryer. I'll use this instead just because it just gets it so straight. Like, it literally looks like I straightened my hair. And that's one of the main things that I love about this, and what really made it worth the price to me, even though I didn't pay the full price. If you're wondering, if you don't already know, this is $550, I think, which is stupid expensive. But I know you can get them refurbished because also other people resell theirs. For the best way, I think, to get it at a good price is to shop at Ulta for all of your makeup, hair, skin needs. It sounds like I'm sponsored and I'm not, obviously, because this is my first video. But if you shop at Ulta, every time you need something for, like, as far as your makeup, skincare, hair care, beauty, supplements, you know, like all that, see if Ulta has it first. All year, shop at Ulta. Don't use your points. Save up your points, and then, like, once you've gotten a lot of points, then you'll be able to get this for a discounted rate. Like, I know once you spend $500 in a calendar year, your points never ever expire. So you can just keep building them up as long as you want. And if this is like the main thing that you want that's expensive, then just literally just keep saving, keep spending, and then you'll be able to like get a discount off of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the next side. So this is the finished initial blow dry. I'm very pleased with it. Every time I do it, I'm shocked because of how, you know, just straight and sleek it looks. So I'm always really happy with how it blow dries. So just some advantages of using the Airwrap, why it's so expensive. Really the technology is the reason why it's so expensive. One, this is a really sturdy unit. It's a really sturdy case that everything comes in. I mean, this just feels expensive. So in this portion of the video, I was trying to explain some of the technology that was in the Airwrap that set it apart from other hair tools, but it just didn't come out right because I wasn't prepared. So I'm just gonna talk about it really quickly while I'm looking at the website. So the special technology that was used in the Airwrap to create the curl is called the Coanda effect, which is an aerodynamic phenomenon. Doesn't that sound special? But basically, Dyson has found like the right speed and pressure and like shape for the barrel to make the hair adhere to the barrel and create curls. And another very important innovative element about the Airwrap is that it styles the hair without using any extreme heat. So the Airwrap actually adjusts its temperature over 40 times in just 1 second to make sure that the temperature never exceeds a certain point. So even at the highest setting, it's never going to go past 150 degrees Celsius, which is about 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and you know, like a normal flat iron goes up to 450 degrees. So 300 degrees is really not extreme heat. So you do not have to worry about extreme damage when it comes to the Airwrap. And it's also a really powerful blow dryer. It has a V9 motor, and there's some stats on this website that talk about, you know, how powerful it blows, but I honestly don't understand the measurements. But it's really powerful. And that's just some of the special technology that's found in the Airwrap that makes it so expensive and innovative. Also, if you ever need to shoot like a TikTok or a reel or something and you need your hair blowing, this, you know, like, that's a lot of energy. So, you know, that's just another use for it. If that ever becomes necessary. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my curling attachments onto it. I'll show you the two that it comes with. It comes with these and then this thicker one. So I never use the thicker ones because I don't ever want curls that are that loose and wavy. Like, so these are the ones that I use whenever I first got my Dyson. There's two of them because they spin in opposite directions, so the air flows in the direction that that this points in. So obviously this side you always curl away from your face, so this side would be used to curl this side half of my hair, and this side will be used to curl the other half of my hair. But I got these barrels sold separately. It's skinnier than this one, which makes the curls last longer. If I want curls that are smaller, skinnier, then I'll use this. If I want the mid-range curls, the voluminous bouncy look, I'll use these. So today I'm going to use these because I'm going for the voluminous bouncy look, not so much the polished curlier look. So I'm trying to look like Beyonce today, so I'm going to use these. I also recently cut my hair a few inches, so I don't know, so I've not seen how, I've only used these ones since I've cut my hair, so I don't really know how it's gonna look with this one. Hopefully it looks like how it used to. This is also better if you have shorter hair. If you have shorter hair, then this attachment is gonna be your best friend because it's skinnier, so it wraps around more time, so it'll make better curls. So, but for today I'm just gonna use these standard ones that it comes with. So I'm gonna do this side of my head first. I'm gonna put this one on first. So it's gonna go that direction. So here is where I messed up the first time. If you read the instruction manual, everything tells you that your hair needs to be a little bit damp for your curls to last. But I didn't listen. I was so enamored by how straight my hair was, and so I just did on these, and I showed everybody my curls, and then I went back and sat down, and within like 5 minutes, all the curls were gone. So you have to wet your hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and divide my hair again. And I'm just gonna make a small section that I'm going to curl. I'm just gonna put the rest up. So this is about the size of the section that I do. It doesn't have to be super tiny, but obviously you don't want it to be too thick so that it can work better. And then you'll just need a spray bottle to spray water. Well, this is ghetto, but I'm just using this can 2 heat protectant. I poured out the heat protectant and put water in it. And so that's what I always use. So you want to get it damp. Obviously you want your roots to be very straight, so I don't focus on my roots. I just focus on the lower 2/3 of my hair. And so I just spray like 2 to 3 sprays. I go ahead and comb that through, and then I'll divide it. Normally my section is divided into 2 sections, so I'm just gonna divide it into 2 sections. Like I said, highest heat, highest speed. Turn it on. I just put it midway. I let go of the hair, let it catch it, and then I roll it up. And I leave it there for a few seconds. And then now I'm going to hit it with a cool shot and wait till it gets cool. Leave it there for a couple of seconds. Turn it off. And I let go of my curls. Now, the curls that you want are highly, however you want your curls to look, highly controls how you curl your hair. If you want more wispy curls, you don't need to leave it there as long. And you can leave it on when you unravel it, and that'll make it more of a tousle look. And if you want tighter curls, you can actually do these little ridges. You can put a bobby pin. So while it's still attached to your hair, you would put the bobby pin, you would turn it off, leave your hair on there, put the bobby pin in there so you can pin it up and leave it so that they can stay. But that's not the look that I'm going for today. I just want a nice, you'll see that my end result. But that's my favorite kind of looking curls. But I'm just gonna continue doing it just like this. So you wanna make sure your hair is really nice and smooth, so definitely comb through or brush through the section before you do this, just so that it has a neater end result. And this thing does get hot, like it's just like a blow dryer, just as hot as a regular blow dryer. So it still you can still feel the heat on your neck. So I'm gonna hit it with full shot now, and then I'm turning it off. And we go up to the next section. And whenever I get right here, I feel like I'll be able to show you better. So for right now, I'm just gonna speed through this part. So now I'm going to start on this section right here so you can really see better. So in a lot of the videos I watched, I felt like the people didn't really know how to curl with the air setting. And for me, there was no learning curve because I did go to cosmetology. So like using the Marcel irons is very difficult, and you really learn how to learning how to use that really helped it to be easier to use this. So I really didn't have a learning curve, but I feel like if it's not natural to you, then it will be difficult, probably the hardest part of it. But once you learn how to do the curls and really let them really know how to form the curls with the device, then that will be whenever you'll see that, like, wow, you know, like how amazing this tool can be. So like I said, the curls are going away from your head, so I just place it right here. I'll move it down a little bit, let the ends of it catch, and then move up my head. So turn it. And you guys, please forgive my nails. I'm getting them done in a couple days, but they're just rough right now, and I bite them so they're short. So just please don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to the hair. Like something like that. I'm gonna get a cool shot. And I think I got some hair from another curl in there. That happened. I'm gonna do this. And this is hot right here. I'm going to do the full shot. And once you do get to a certain point of being comfortable with this, I 100% feel that it is quicker than curling your hair. Because I know some people are like, you know, like with the air or whatever, like, is it efficient? To me, it is. I do feel like it is much faster than curling my hair with a traditional curling iron. Because I do still curl my hair sometimes with a curling iron just to compare. And it definitely is shorter with the Airwrap. Where did my water go? Okay, here it is. So like I said, focusing it on the lower 2/3 of your hair, combing that through, and I keep losing my comb. So now I'm just gonna use this. So I think like your hair is supposed to be like 80% dry, 90% dry. So just like damp. Let it go, let it wrap, pull it out. And some, I think they really like do like those kind of things. And then cool shot. And just like kind of holding my hair, make sure that you don't get any other curls caught in with the curl you're currently doing. Your hair looks so shiny and smooth and silky whenever you use this. Like the actual texture of it visually is something that I've never been able to execute with a curling iron. No matter how much product you use, like it looks like a Hollywood blowout. Like I don't know how else to describe it, but if you do ever get the opportunity to use it, or trial it before you buy it, I just hope like that you can see like how truly nourished and healthy it makes your hair look. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and speed through the rest of my hair. So once I get to this point where I've finished a half, I don't comb it out, I just hairspray it. And the hairspray I'm using is the Kenra Color Maintenance Thermal Spray. It's the medium hold hairspray. This is a very like combable through hairspray. Like, it doesn't make your hair super stiff. It definitely makes the curls last longer, but it doesn't like, you can still restyle it. Because I do the air wrap, like I do it, like, if not, I like to do it whenever I wear my hair like in the blow dried air wrap way. I like to retouch it every morning. Sometimes I'll go 2 days without doing it, but I like to retouch it every morning. And this does not make it where I can't keep restyling it. I can keep restyling it and it doesn't affect the curls or anything. It doesn't make it super stiff. So I really love and recommend this hairspray. So I'll just leave that just like this, and the way it falls will just be beautiful on its own. And I'm gonna go ahead and start on the next side. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock it on the back, take it out, and go ahead and put the opposite side on there so I can do this side of my hair. And I'm gonna do everything exactly the same. Run my hands through except for in the very front, and the curls will naturally by themselves fall into a beautiful shape. I'm just gonna wait for this side to match this side. I'll let it fall naturally and I'll just be back to show you like the finished result. Okay, so now it's been like an hour and this is how your curls are gonna look for the majority of the day. So we see now it's even, they look uniform, the same. Now this is when I like to just shape it a little bit. And this is your end result. So this is such a pretty blown out curl, and I just love how it looks. And to me, this cannot be replicated with a curling iron. And like I said, they will fall throughout the day, but the way it falls is so beautiful. It falls into like a blowout. Like, it just looks so great, and I tell you, it cannot be replicated with the curling iron. And just the feeling of them, they are so soft and touchable, but you don't want to touch them too much, because the more you touch them, the more they will fall. So I just leave them alone, and they just are beautiful all day. I get the most compliments when I wear my hair like this. And as you can see, my roots are not as straight as if I flat ironed them, but you see they're not, like, you don't know that I didn't straighten my hair. Like, it looks totally flat. Like, it looks really good. And so this is why I don't need a flat iron, and I don't use a flat iron, because if I did have to use a flat iron, then I would feel like the price tag wasn't worth it. If I can't really style my hair with just that, then it's not worth it for me. And my roots will continue to lay this flat all week as I go back and I recurl it. My roots will still stay just like this. So whenever I wear my hair like this, I wrap it like how I would if I was wearing it straight. I just wrap it, and for the most part, the curl, you do lose that curl. So it does have somewhat of a curl to it the next day, and if you want to wear it like that, then that's fine. But I like this look, so I do recurl my hair every morning for the most part. So I would say, who would this be worth it for? It'd be worth it for people who are already kind of like high maintenance about their hair. They don't mind spending 20 minutes doing their hair in the morning for whenever they do wear their hair like this. If you don't mind sparing the extra 20 minutes just to retouch up the hair, put the curl back in, then if you don't mind that, then it's gonna be perfect. If you like how the curls look in your hair, then I definitely think it'd be worth it, because like I said, it's such a beautiful blown out curl that you can't really execute with any other tool. So if that's your vibe, if that's something that you like or interested in, then I would 100% recommend it to you. And like I said, it all depends on how your hair looks whenever you blow dry it now. If your hair gets pretty straight from blow dry, then I think that you will have no issues using this. Like I said, you're not going to be damaging your hair. Even if you did this every day, it would not give you extreme heat damage, because it's using air to make the curls. So you don't really have to worry about severe heat damage. But yes, if you do not want to recurl your hair, then then it's just not going to work for you. It probably won't be a wise investment for you. So I want you guys to leave your opinions on the Airwrap down below. What do you think about it? Do you like the curls that it gives? What don't you like about it? What do you like about it? Would you consider giving it a try based on this video? Is this video different from the other ones that you've seen about the Dyson Airwrap with natural hair? I just want to know what your thoughts are. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I know there's stuff that I forgot to touch on with the Airwrap, so if you do have any other questions, I'll try to respond to all of them in the comments. And if you would like me to do review / tutorial on the other Dyson products, the blow dryer and the flat iron, then I'd be more than happy to do that for you. I think there's plenty of reviews for the supersonic blow dryer, I think, in the natural hair community, but not as much on the Corral. So if you want me to do one on the flat iron, I'd be definitely happy to do that for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back and watch more of my videos, because I am going to be posting consistently. So I hope you'll enjoy the videos that I post, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.